What's up, y'all? I know I said I was done with the quitting weed videos, and this really technically isn't a quitting weed video. This is just a day in the life of Nick video. And today has been kind of a rough one. I woke up today with a few goals in mind of things I wanted to accomplish. One of them was to complete my resume and put an application in. There's a place right down the street that I want to get a job, and I think I have a pretty good shot at getting a job there, but I had to complete my resume. And this turned into like a total disaster. Total, as you know, as you can notice, my lava lamp is gone. We're going to get to how that happened. But it all started off where I was trying to complete my resume because I haven't like filled in my last job, like when I stopped working there and all that kind of stuff. It's just like the job before. And it's not like I get jobs all the time. I mean, I've had this last one for 6 years. I had it for 6 years. The one before that I had for 4 or 5 years, something like that. It's not the point though. The point is I had to complete my resume, and on my normal computer here, I don't have any kind of Microsoft Word or anything like that. Nothing, nothing. It's pretty much just my editing computer. It's all I really use it for. So I didn't have a way to update my resume on this computer. So I thought I'd bust out my old laptop that I bought when I first moved here in like 2013. And I plugged it in, got it all set up, and I could not remember my password. I tried like 50 different passwords. I could not get into my computer. I tried to do like a manual reset of the whole thing. I couldn't figure it out. So basically that laptop is just a waste, big old paperweight. So I couldn't get that to work. So I got this other big old desktop computer out that I've had for a long time. I mean, I think I had somebody build these computers for me in like 2007. I have two matching computers that I used to use for a certain job. I'm not going to get into it. But I busted that out because I figured that would have the software on it that I needed, the Microsoft Word. But I didn't have a keyboard, I didn't have a power cord, I didn't have a monitor for it. So I was trying to like set it right here. And as you know, this is where my lava lamp sat. And I was trying to unplug shit out of the back to get this one plugged in. It was just a freaking disaster. I mean, I've got everything like wired pretty tight right here. And it just, I mean, I've got these cords like running through here, and I would have had to undo all this to get the cord out just to like type up my resume and everything. So I was getting pissed off, like big time pissed off. And as I'm down here cussing and yelling, trying to get this fucking computer hooked in, I go to move it and I knock the lava lamp off. Boom! It sounded like a bomb went off. I mean, that thing popped. And just glass shot everywhere, all over this room. All over. And I'm a barefoot type of guy. I like walking around with no shoes or socks on all the time. I mean, I'm barefoot 99% of the day. So I was like, oh my God. I mean, we're talking little shards of glass everywhere. The only good thing about that thing breaking at that particular time was that I didn't have it turned on. So like the lava was all solid at the bottom and it was just one big chunk. It wasn't all hot and it didn't spread out all over the place. That probably would have been even a bigger mess. So it was basically like water with a big chunk of like yellow lava that just felt like a baseball. It's probably down here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. You can hear the glass. But yeah, check out this is the lava from inside the lava lamp. Ugh, that's gross. It's like a big old thing of snot or something. It feels like a big old loogie. So I had to spend like an hour and a half cleaning up all this glass and everything. It was just a giant mess. And I don't know what's up with my vacuums, but every single one of them sucks. I used 3 different vacuums in a shop vac to try and go. I mean, I was just going over it and over it and over it. And then when I think it's all good and done, I get my flashlight out and I look on the ground. And it's just like piece of glass, piece of glass, piece of glass, like little ones that are going to get all buried up in your foot if you stepped on them. So, oh my God, I had to do it again and again and again. I mean, I swept it with a broom. I vacuumed it. I did everything. It just was a complete and total disaster, total nightmare. Like I said, it took me about an hour and a half to clean up all that stuff, shot the whole afternoon. And then after I got it all done and ready, I went online on my regular computer. I'm like, to hell with trying to hook up some old computer. I'm going to go on my regular computer and see if I can find some way to update my resume on there. So I look up a thing for free resumes, and I go ahead and I spend like all this time updating my resume and everything. And then when I go to hit download, it takes me to the payment screen on which plan I want to pick. I should have known. I should have known it was going to do that, but it pissed me off anyways. And it just made me more angry. I mean, it's only like $3 for 14 days, but damn, all I need is the damn download. Just download the thing. That's all I need. I don't need 14 days or any of this shit. So I was pissed off. I didn't want to do it. I go back to Google. I look up free resumes again, and I picked one that said it was free. I do the exact same thing. I go through and I spend all this time updating it, getting it all perfect, and then it takes me to the payment screen as soon as I hit the download button. So I was like, oh my God. I mean, just like everything was just not working out. Finally, I broke down. I spent the $3, got the download, completed the application, sent it in. So, I mean, I did what I was setting out to do. I achieved my goal. However, that was annoying. So, yeah, today's been kind of a bad day. And when I was going through all that, I was raging. I mean, it was like a bomb went off inside of me. I was so angry. I was cussing and yelling, top of my lungs. Scared the shit out of the dog. Dog ran away. Cats ran away. Just wasn't a good time. And for a brief moment there, I was getting ready to smoke. I was like, man, because I just felt like the universe was conspiring against me or something. And I was like, you know what? Out of pure spite, I'm going to smoke just to show him who's boss. But then I was like, that's dumb, because if I do that, then I will have just ruined all of my progress and everything. So I had to stop for a second, step back, think about it, think about what I was going to do. And that's pretty much all it took. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not smoking. But for a minute there, I was so mad, and just, I get this rebelliousness in me. It's like, whatever happens, I just want to do something just to throw it back in whatever's face. And I felt like the universe was coming after me. And I wanted to throw it back in the universe's face. You're like, dude, what is wrong with you? I don't know. It's just how I felt. However, though, pretty much right at the end of my rage, I got a call from my neighbor who I drive around periodically. They're elderly. They can't drive. The husband, he had a head injury, so he can't drive. So it's a little way to make some extra money. And she called me, and this lady is the nicest lady. I mean, she is so nice. And I was talking to her for a minute. I told her what happened. And I got all calmed down, and I was fine. Like, that actually helped a lot, just talking to her. I was like, I went back to being like a normal person when I was talking to her. So that was nice. And I've got this big old driving gig lined up for Thursday. That's going to make me a couple $100 probably, because I got to drive up into Wyoming a couple times, back and forth, back and forth. But it's cool because I get to drive their automobile. No big deal. They got a big old Yukon, so it won't be too bad, because it just snowed here. And the weather outside is nasty. It's all snowy, cold. And we're supposed to get even more snow. But like I said, I'm driving their Yukon, so it's all good. I'm not even worried about it. I won't have a problem. I got to drive up to Cheyenne and then back, and then up to Cheyenne and then back again. And each way is about 45 minutes. However, there's a doctor's appointment there. Anyways, it's going to be a couple $100 probably. So that's going to be a nice little piece of money to get, because yeah, I'm getting real low on the funds. Really, really low. I mean, I don't buy anything unless I absolutely need it. However, the funds are slowly trickling away. So I got to get a job right now so I don't go negative. Like, if I get a job within the next couple weeks, I'll be okay. It's not going to be a big issue, but I can't wait much longer. I need to get one. So hopefully everything works out with the application that I put in today. I get the job, and everything works out. But yeah, today kind of tested me, and I am upset that I lost my brand new lava lamp that I just got for Christmas. I just got that for Christmas. Haven't even had it like 7 weeks. Gone. The only good news is they're like $25 and you can get them at Home Depot. So if I ever get an extra $25, I'll go buy another one, because I love it. I mean, I love looking at the little floating orbs of lava. It mesmerizes me. Hopefully I can get another one soon enough, but like right now I can't spend any extra money on anything. Just the regular bills and the essentials, and that's it until I get some extra money, which hopefully, like I said, this job works out. And yeah, got my fingers crossed. But I might post some more little personal little videos here and there when they are appropriate, because I like making the videos. I like expressing myself. I like editing the videos, putting them up. It's pretty fun. I know nobody watches them. It is what it is. I mean, YouTube is hard. Some people just got the gift. They get the views, but other people, man, it's rough. You really got to fight for every single view. Like, I feel sorry for people that are just now trying to start up a brand new YouTube. It's tough to even get just to get the wheels rolling. It's tough. So, but it is what it is, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and until the next one, y'all, peace.